speaking?
Heather.
Is that Heather speaking?
Sorry?
Who am I speaking to there, please?
My name's Heather.
Heather.
Lincolnshire.
So you're the lady who put the phone down on me earlier there.
I'm the lady that said Jackie would call you back tomorrow.
Yes, and I'm the person who said I would like to speak to our line manager, and at that point you said,
The
well...
line manager is on holiday.
Could I speak slowly here,
There
please?
is nobody here.
Heather, Heather, could I speak slowly, please, Heather? You're coming across as very abrupt.
I feel abrupt because you're
Well,
being
well,
unreasonable.
I'm not being unreasonable, and if we'd like to... Could I get... Could I please...
Let me tell you, stop shouting at me.
I am not shouting at you at all, Heather, it's you shouting.
You're so loud that you're actually breaking up. I can't hear what you're saying.
Not a problem, but that is not shouting, I can assure you.
You are. Now then, I've rung Jackie. She is doing an urgent job at home and she's very happy to call you in the morning or whenever.
Right.
Be a reasonable time
Right.
for you to talk to her.
Right. Could I just hold you at that point, please, Heather? That is what you said before, and now all
That is what I said before.
Yes, Heather, could I speak, please?
Okay, carry on.
I've allowed you to speak, and I'm being polite.
Just get on with it.
Oh, Heather...
Because I am very busy.
Heather, please, this is not acceptable. I've not even been able to get a word in yet, please.
Yes, go on. Carry on.
You're very abrupt. Now, if I may say...
So are you, if I may say so.
Oh, I've not even been allowed to speak yet.
You are? You're speaking.
I've not been allowed to say what I want to say. You keep interrupting me. You certainly need some training here, but that's for another day. Now then, Heather, what I stated when we was in the phone call previously, which you cut off, is that I'd like to speak to our line manager. You then...
line manager
Please,
is on holiday.
please, Heather, can I just speak?
Her line manager is on holiday.
Heather, can I just speak without you cutting me off after 3 words? Thank you. At which point you said that is not reasonable because Jackie's at home. I said it's not unreasonable because I don't want to speak to Jackie. I want to speak to her. Please, I cannot I cannot help how you are hearing this. If you just let me...
Yeah, go on.
If you just let me continue the conversation. At which point you said I'm going to cut this phone call. And because you said I was being unreasonable to ask you to speak to a line manager.
Her line manager
Just
is on holiday.
Just slow. Can you just respond before you come in that? You've said that once, Heather. At no point did you state that earlier. But if her line manager is on holiday, could I please speak to her line manager's manager? Simple as that. That is my legal right to do so.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, there is no such thing as a legal right to speak to my line manager.
I'm not asking to speak to your line manager. I'm asking for this to...
Person.
I'm asking to speak... You are saying that the line manager is on holiday, yes?
Jackie's line manager is on holiday.
Right.
And the line manager above that is Jackie's and my line manager. So it's the same person.
So you're saying the line manager is the same person?
That is correct.
How is that possible?
Well, that's the way we are...
No, I'm sorry, Heather. It is not the way you are set up. It is impossible for line managers to be the same person. That is silly to say the least. Now, what I'm asking here...
Are you calling me a liar?
I'm not calling you a liar at all. I'm saying that is silly.
Now, stop shouting at me.
I'm not shouting at you. You're the one who is shouting.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not. Your conduct is rather abrupt.
Now, I think you're enjoying being stupid.
I'm not... Oh.
I am going to tell you... Now, listen very carefully.
Wow.
You tell me when it would be convenient.
Excuse me, Heather. I want to speak to the person who above Jackie who is available now, please.
Well, I'm afraid I'm not going to waste their time.
Well, I'm sorry. On what basis are you not going to waste their time? Do you know what I want to speak to them about?
What?
It is of no concern to you. I have a right to confidentiality. You have been abrupt to date on this phone call. And I want to speak to a more senior person because obviously it is beyond your remit to deal with this in a polite and dignified manner.
Right, okay, yeah. Now, when can I get Jackie to call you back?
Heather, you're going around in a circle. I'm repeating, I want to speak to a more senior person, please.
I'm not going to put you through to a more senior person.
Well, you are denying me this, and I'm requesting it. You have no legal right to deny me this.
You don't have any... You tell me in the law where it says you can speak to my line manager?
I tell you what, I'm not talking about your line manager, I'm talking about the more senior person above Jackie. But Heather, okay, it's the same person. You tell me in the legislation, Heather, you've asked me is my answer not important enough for your question? I do apologise. I'm trying to answer your question. You are stating legislation here. Could you please state what legislation permits you not to forward this on to this phone call on?
No. What legislation?
No, the state can only do that which is legislated for, as you will fair know, working in a legal department. So I'm asking you. You have no legal. You have no legal. You have no legal right. If your voice is turned up, that is not of no interest to me. That is you need to adjust.
Sorry, I am terminating this phone call. I am a very busy person. Jackie will call you back in the morning. I've already told you that she will.
I am wanting to speak.
5 seconds.
I am wanting to speak to a more senior person, and I advise you not to cut this phone call.
I am not going to waste.
I advise you not to cut this phone call.
Told me when it is convenient.
I do not want. I want, Heather. I want to report your conduct first of all.